squirrel. Hey, 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 happy day 276. Share Horne-Ellstrom here, also known as Pajama Grandma. Another sip of coffee. Today is one of those days when I get absolutely delighted when I turn to the page in the book, Do One Thing That Makes You Happy, because it is a flowchart day. I absolutely positively love process flowcharts. Now you might be laughing and saying, why the heck would anyone admit that they love process flowcharts? And it's because I am a process gal. I know that if I follow a process, if I follow a flowchart, I can put myself into that. I can walk through the steps and I can achieve what it is that I want out the other end. And this one, we want to smile and share. So who doesn't want to do a process flowchart that allows us to smile and share? I should probably try to think of a way to take a picture of this, except for I already wrote all over it, which might be okay, and put it in the comments below. I'll see if I can figure that out technologically today. Not going to guarantee it, but otherwise maybe I'll find a way to replicate it, because it's a really fun process flowchart. And it just goes to show you that you can document a process or write out a process for absolutely everything, which is what I've been telling other people for at least 4 decades. 4 decades, long time, 40 years. So what does our process flowchart say today? Handy dandy magnifying glass. Are you happy? We usually ask a question about something we want in the beginning of a flowchart. And in this flowchart, are you happy? That's what the little cloud means. And then it says, yes, I'm happy, or no, I'm not. One thing good about flowcharts is you only have 2 choices. Either it's a yes or no. It's usually a yes or no, right? So yes or no. If I'm happy, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to smile and I'm going to share my happiness. If I'm not happy, what am I going to do? I'm going to change something. See, get a little change something. And then it leads us down to a little process that we're going to fill in the blanks of personal change or professional change. We're going to make a personal change. Now, what kind of personal change are we going to make? Well, we're going to think a different thought. We're going to ask a different question. We're going to reach for a slightly better feeling. We are going to move our body. We're going to physically do something. Change our environment. Change our physical body. Sometimes if you just sit up straight and take a deep breath, that makes you feel 100 times better. Maybe your back was hurting and you weren't even paying attention to it. So we're going to move. Those are my favorite 4 ways to personally affect change in me as quickly as possible. You know, we want to change our state, and the fastest way to do that is things like move our body, change what we're paying attention to, change what we're feeling, change what we're thinking about. And you can do that by listening to music, listening to a meditation, listening to something, or seeing something. Usually if we involve one of our 6 senses, 5 or 6 senses, that will help us to affect a change really, really quickly. Now, professional changes, what kind of professional change can you make? Well, I pointed an arrow over to all the personal change things because there's really no difference between how we change things professionally than how we change things personally, because we take us wherever we go, and the fastest way to affect change is to do the 4 things that we just talked about. Now, I also wrote down model, look, or mentor, give, teach, share, ask the question, who can I partner with, and get resourceful. A lot of times when we're not feeling happy about something, it's because we feel like there's a lack, or we don't have something that we want, or we don't have something we need in our business. And so instead of worrying about that resource, get resourceful, get creative, get moving and thinking about how you can be resourceful and make something you want to have happen, whether you've got the money in your hand or the time or the people right this very instant or not. And then again, all things lead to smile and share, because when you're happy, you want to smile and share it with the rest of the world. When you're grumpy, keep it to yourself. Do these things to change you or change your professional, make a professional change, or change your environment. Do something different. Change something. Usually the fastest, easiest thing to change is what we're thinking about, what we're feeling, and we do that by moving our physical body, changing our environment, doing whatever it is we need to do to smile and share that happiness with the rest of the world. That's it. Go out, make it an awesome day. I'm going to have some more coffee, squirrel juice we call it, coffee, and have a great day too. I will of course be with you tomorrow with another activity from our Do One Thing a Day that makes us, not just me or you, but us happy. Catch you tomorrow. Bye. Have an awesome day.